down today, lads. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Oh, sorry. Hello everyone. Today we're going to be showing off the new priest because, content is very much so needed. Anyways, as you know, with the new update, we'll just call it the 14, or the 14 update, Chaplain gets some new goodies, like, for example, new cross, and, well, pretty much just a new cross and new book, but also mercy, which will maybe get the show. I'll just go ahead and tell you, pretty much, if a teammate gets fully infected, which if you're doing your job, they shouldn't, you can put them on the ground and you get some good buffs. Anyways, Divinity can be used at any time. You don't need a reason, they don't need to be infected, nothing. And what it'll do is give them this buff called Divinity, which protects them from all ailments, which is part of the new infection update, like Scratch, Bite, Rabid. Except for Impending Madness, that you're just gonna have to mercy them, which goes back to which does include with my point earlier that if you have already your if you're doing your job and blessing your team and everything like that, you'll be fine. Like, you won't have to worry about the mercy button. Like, if you can do your job, think about just don't see the mercy button. I hate people who go all the way down. Like, everyone should grab a board here just in case, Like, I hate people who automatically... Like, I can understand it if you just going down there to, like, kill the zombies, make it easier on... I think there's only been 2 planks. Nope, they didn't even decide to kill all the zombies that spawn here. Yeah, good, although it has to be a meat plank. At the time, I don't get to do it because I'm a bit of a scaredy cat and don't want to fall into the pit of death. Which is totally reasonable if you're like me, because, yo, dude, you said you needed a priest. Get over here, bro. Get over here. Why did you call for priest? My brother in Christ, you asked for me. Let me lick you. I want to taste you. I want to smell you. Oh yeah, by the way, so the Exorcism Cruise lasts a decent bit less than the normal cruise. However, it can do damage over time, so you can do silly stuff like this. It also slows them down and stuff, and poof. I'm a magician now. Oh. Bro. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna bless everyone we can. Okay, so now to do the recommended playstyle. If you're using both, that is. If you're using both. Okay, for a second there, I thought that was bugged. Like it was saying, anyway, so what do I recommend you all to play this as? Play it as if you pretty much have no cooldowns. And I know that sounds strange to say you have no cooldowns, but you pretty much don't. I know, odd statement, but let me explain. Divinity, right? All these things can be charged up if you're able to play, strong. You're more than capable of just getting in there and killing everything. But anyways, let me try and bless the guy here. Okay, never mind. Exorcism Curse is best used when... Okay, anyways, I'm gonna just fully explain Divinity while we're here. So, who do I recommend to use it on? Frontliners mainly, don't get me wrong, every class can be a frontliner, but there's like specific classes. Like Sapper, he pretty much always has to be frontliner, and which means that he can get very easily infected and get an ailment. With Divinity, they won't get ailments, which will make de-infecting easier because, while y'all may not know this, it's very hard to see sometimes, but if you're above, like, I think it's 35 or 50, I know, very different numbers, sorry, Gene, please, okay, thank you. Anyways, but if you're at either 35 or if you're above 35 or 50%, then you'll get a small overtime, like, infection cure rate. Which is like most illnesses, which means that technically, whoever first got this illness, like, this lends to the credence of the starving peasant ate a rat that had it theory posed by Tankfish as a joke, because who would have low HP in this circumstance? Well, starving, you're on the verge of death, you're willing to eat pretty much anything. Maybe it just happens to be a rat that wants to eat you as well, Yes, I am in fact saying that Tankfish. Okay, now as you see, there are times where now, you might be asking, hey, you said if you do your job, no one can get infected. Yeah. As you see, I did go up to him with Mercy and try to click him. It doesn't work all the time. Because, just like with you, my friend, you are so special. But yeah, and also, so pretty much here's the list for Divinity people. Sapper, Officer, actually no, Sapper, Medic, Officer, Infantry, and Musician. You may ask, hey, why didn't I say Priest? You can't bless Priest, or what? They've already been diddled by God. I mean, what is the lore reason for why priests can't get infected? Like, I understand, they're mans of God, but like, okay. Anyways, my brother in Christ. I think you need a brother in Christ. Now, Divinity doesn't automatically, it isn't like a slow time. It does 25%, like, in a snap of the fingers, so, there's not a whole lot. Like, if a guy is getting infected here, like, you're gonna be better posed for dealing with, like, just small infections, not really the, bro, I'm gonna need because there are, like, don't get me wrong with that, or there might be a case of, like, and yes, I did just try to, okay, let it not go unnamed. Oh, I didn't say them. Okay, but here would be a good time to use Exorcism Cross when another priest is using a cross, so you get the benefit of all the zombies being paralyzed by God, so your God can do chip damage, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it has to be Jesus. My brother in Christ. Okay, Divinity, because I need to reset. I need to get this on cooldown. You know what? His sacrifice was worth it. I'm just gonna be real here. Get a game lag. Can't save him right now. Okay, come on. We'll use our bandage when we are on the roofs. Alright, come on, gentlemen. Let's go, go, go. But, yeah. Okay, now let me get... I did explain Exorcism Cruise a bit, but I I may have explained the so like you want to use it. One of its best case scenarios is like when your team is in a hurry. Like some dumb Guts and Black Powder player decided not to wait for Priest to build his builds, and you and I recommend using this if you have another Priest, because I cannot lie, the benefits you get from normal Priest are a bit hard to pass up in my opinion. But anyway, so let me just continue here. But I recommend you do what you want to do, but I have it is perfectly fine just to use Exorcism Cruise or just use normal Cruise. However, in my opinion, it's better to have only normal Cruise than just an Exorcism Cruise, because while I will admit having the extra that damage, because that damage is pretty good for dealing with everyone. But yeah, I just sort of but let's say we're in here, because there's not a whole lot I can do because no one's infected, and also I had to make a lot of money because I do eventually want to get the air rifle, and I guess it costs 10,000, so everyone's getting Divinity because I gotta make my money bags. Now, if you're wondering, no, I did not join this server on its first match. I came here when they were playing this map, but they lost at the very end segment. So, hopefully me and my Exorcism Cruise will really change up the battlefield, boy. Because I'm about to break it down, Oh. He went after that musician like he ran past 10 other men. I understand they target them, but you would think they'd, if there's someone directly in the way, they would go after them first. Nah, he doesn't even care about other people. He wanted his music gone. Okay, just ignore that. Oh yeah, by the way, Anime Adventures came out, so, or came out technically. So, if you want to, I'm going to be playing that a decent bit, although I'm not going to show it, because I hardly want to do the, editing for the Let's Play of Jujutsu Infinite. I do want to do it, the, game, but I do understand that I'm going to have to do a Let's Play type of editing, which means playing the game for an hour, and editing out all the grinding, and just feeling depressed, because, you were recording all of that, but anywho. But yeah, there won't be any Anime Adventures content, probably. Except for maybe, I don't know, I'm on my last match or stuff. I don't know. Anime Adventures comment, I'm gonna have to think about, because, I don't think I promised to do, I think I said I probably would, but I've not promised, per se. Also, in my personal opinion, the best way to use your Cruise is either this way or this way. Because I feel like this, you're still getting that headshot, but you'll sort of move it around more, because I feel like it's just a tad bit slower. With this, and also it has more headshot time, I think. So it's better for when you have hordes. I don't know. I'm sort of just yapping here. I wonder if I can make one of the... Yeah, but you don't want to use all of it, because, you see, where it's 8 seconds, I recommend using most of it, but not all of it. Waiting the 4.5 seconds, and then going back to stabby. As you see, with the OG Cruise, you could, with the original, that's one benefit of the Exorcism Cruise. You can charge it up pretty fast, as long as you know what you're doing. Because this Cruise, you can charge it up with damage, and not with, the essence of time. Pretty much with the original cruise, you have to wait. Which is a use case in the favor of the argument of just, it's better to have just exorcism rather than the other way around. But I'll stick by it that, yeah, you probably should. Okay, by the way, there's not a real point in going on the. Oh gosh. We have definitely decreased the amount of builds we have. Okay, back up, because Stakes insta-break. Or insta-blow him. I'm waiting for someone to go up there, bro. Okay, thank you. Because I have no reason to go up there, and I need to get my bag. I got the HP for it. Okay, yeah, this is what... There's still a bug with Priest where, like, it won't give them the prompt to accept. It'll sometimes just say you did it, but you didn't do it. But, yeah, it's pretty safe right now, so I'm just gonna use my last divinities so I can make as much money. Which I think Priest is the best money maker, because with his new divinity and its low charge time, even if you have a godlike team who won't take damage, they'll probably still accept divinity, because, I mean, you know, there still is a chance. Okay, but, yeah. This has pretty much been the Priest to Rework explained, and yes, if you're wondering, why no Mercy gameplay? Because Mercy's kind of bugged. It's like a 50-50. It's a 50-50 or for if it'll work or not. We could have gotten it shown at the bridge segment, but it just didn't happen. Oh, jump. And there we go. So,
Bye-bye.
we won, so